Here are a list of examples. Pause the video, try them yourself, and then once you've tried it, play the video again, and I'm going to go over and write what all the answers are. So let's start with the first one. The first one is asking, what is the absolute value of 3? So how far is 3 from 0? Or what is the magnitude of 3? So the magnitude of 3 is 3. Or 3 is 3 steps away from 0. Example 2, what is the absolute value of 6? So just take what that number is, get rid of the sign, and then write the answer here. So that would be 6. What is the absolute value of 9? That would be 9. What is the absolute value of -2? Remember, we're only interested in the magnitude, or we're only interested in the number itself, not the sign. So in this case, it would be 2, because it would be the number would be 2. What about -5? What is the absolute value of -5? Well, that's just 5. We're only interested in this. We don't care about the sign. We're only interested in how far is it from 0. Now, this one we haven't talked about, but what is the absolute value of 0? Well, again, we can think of it as we're only interested in the number, which would be 0. Or we could say, how far is 0 from 0? It's just 0. 0 is at 0, so it's 0. The distance from 0 is 0. So that's one way to think of it. The other way to think of it is just take the value of here, of the number. Okay, the next example. What is the absolute value of 3.1? So we're only interested in the number. We're not interested in the sign. So that would be 3.1. Final example. Well, second last example. We'll do one more. What is the absolute value of -4.3? Again, we're only interested in the number. So that would be 4.3. Now, let's give you one last example. What if you have this? What if the example says, what is the absolute value of -0? Again, we're only interested in the number. So that would be 0. So those are some examples. In the next video, we'll introduce the idea of adding and subtracting within absolute values.